Majority Leader Kevin McCarthy is with us now from Washington. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Let me begin with this. Paul Ryan, the Speaker of the House, has said that we are not planning on erecting a deportation force. You've just heard the President-elect has said about maybe a large number of people who are criminals. Give us a sense of, is there a division between Republican leadership and President-elect on exactly what to do about immigration, including the wall, including deportation?
Now, remember, first, we're not even a week away from this election. We're just now coming back into session right now. I think the one common ground that everybody's going to find, Republican and Democrat, is securing our border. Even the bill that passed in the Senate, led by Schumer in that perspective, put a great deal of money, billions of dollars, into protecting the border. So I think that's the place we'll find common ground. What President-elect Donald Trump is talking about is those who have broken felonies. And that's not a new law. That's upholding current law on the deportation.
How many people is that, 2 to 3 million?
There's a lot of different numbers out there, and I don't know the exact number. I mean, we would look, and that's nothing new. If somebody has broken a major felony, do you still want them inside the country when they broke the law to come in the first place?
What do you make so far, Congressman, of the appointments that the President-elect has made with Reince Priebus and Steve Bannon?
Well, I think it tells a lot. And one thing that you'll find between those two gentlemen, and I spoke with both of them last night, and with President-elect Donald Trump, they forged a relationship. When you go through a campaign, and even a campaign as high as a president, you've gone through ups and downs, but you create a relationship together and see how to work together. I think he was able to bond the different parts of that campaign and show that they can work together. I'm hopeful that we give Donald Trump-elect an opportunity that he can put out policies and can move together to bring the country united once for all.
Mr. Leader, as you know,
yes,
Trump is facing some criticism for bringing Steve Bannon into the White House. The Anti-Defamation League and the Southern Poverty Law Center have both suggested that he ties to white nationalism, specifically accusing Breitbart of becoming a white ethno-nationalist propaganda bill. Do you disagree?
Well, I think you're putting a lot of things on that site onto Bannon, things that he probably doesn't have control over others. He's been out help running a campaign of Donald Trump. Donald Trump has the opportunity to find those that he thinks that he trusts. They work together with Reince Priebus. Look at the job that Reince has done from taking over in the RNC, Republican National Committee, when we were in the minority. Look at the number of governorships. Look at the ability to have a majority in the House, in the Senate, and now the presidency. I don't think many people would look back and say that could happen. That was pretty much a little impossibility, and he brought a lot of people together to make it happen.
But has the alt-right become a credible part of the Republican constituency, and with a voice now to be heard in Washington?
Look, when you come into my office, the portrait that sits behind my desk is Abraham Lincoln, the very first president and the founding within the Republican Party. And I think that is the core of what Republicans firmly believe and always will believe.
All right, Congressman Kevin McCarthy, we thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks so much for having me.
You're welcome. It was a rare and beautiful sight in the sky.